Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Last time we went through the underground waterway and picked up this old guy named Teller. And now we're headed... Oh, we are a little hurt. That shouldn't matter that much. Oh, I'm getting a cutscene. We're headed to the Kingdom of Damcyan. There it is. To seek aid against Baron. Oh no. Oh no. Seems like Baron got here first. That's not good. I hope there's gonna be survivors. Oh no, everybody's dead. They just got fucking carpet bombed. They stole the crystal. Oh no. That's what we used to do. The bombardment was too much. Yeah, what level of technology are we operating on if the airships have like fucking carpet bombing? That's kinda nasty. I really like the music here with the vocals. The arranged soundtrack is really good. I know I always say this about the Pixar remasters, but it still is. I mean, I said that I prefer some original tracks on this, but overall, arranged soundtrack really good. The healing pot's upstairs. I must. Oh no. We lost a potential ally in the fight against Baron. Who is this? Is that? It is Anna. Oh no, it's his daughter. And that must be the Bard. You're that Bard. Anna ran away because of you. Oh no, they're gonna fight. You spoony Bard. I like how they kept in the iconic line. No. Wait. Die. Please listen. Shut up. Forgive me, please. Take this. Ouch. Father, stop! Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damcyan. Forgive me for running away, but Edward and I are in love. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when we were attacked by Baron's Red Wings and their commander Golbus. I've never heard of Golbus before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that his strength was beyond words. But why did they attack Damcyan? They wanted the crystal, and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. You love him enough to give up your own life? Father, forgive me. Edward, I love you. Anna! 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 Oh dear. Damn you, Golbus. Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? I hear he arrived in Baron one day and became the new leader of the Red Wings. Oh, okay. He leads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your sniveling. That will not bring Anna back. Golbus of Baron, I shall take his life with my own two hands. Teller, wait. You can't possibly go alone. Tella is angry as fuck. I will kill Golbus on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Damn. And he left. Anna? Stop crying. You're a grown-up. You're not supposed to cry. I lost my mom, but I'm not gonna cry anymore. Rydia. That is a bit harsh, Rydia. He just lost his girlfriend. Let the man grieve. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. Cecil just slaps the shit out of him. That's enough. You're not a rightful ruler of Damcyan, so start acting like it. You two are a bit harsh. I don't know. I'm sorry. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna. Your Majesty, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. Why should I help you? My friend in Kaipo is suffering from desert fever. I need to get the Sand Ruby to save her. Can you help me? What is her name? Rosa. She is very dear to you, isn't she? Like Anna was to me. You can find the Sand Ruby in the Endline Cave, which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that the Endline secretes when it lays eggs. We can cross the shallows in my hovercraft to reach the cave. They have hovercrafts in this world? What is the technology level on this place? After we acquire the Sand Ruby, we can cross the shallows once more to Kaipo. Let us be on our way. And he joins our party. Yay, new party member. Goodbye, Anna. People like to hate on Edward because I guess he's kind of a wimp. And you're not allowed to be that. But I think he's a good character. At least when it comes to the narrative. Unfortunately, he's not a good character in combat. He is kind of useless. He's also level 5, so he's pretty weak right now. So I got him in the back row there. But yeah, let's go back and actually check out these healing pods. We are the only survivors of Baron's attack. Perhaps we should withdraw to Kaipo. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. If only we had a hovercraft to get us across the shallows to the west. Well, we fucking stole that from you. No hovercraft for commoners, I'm afraid. I had planned to head across Mount Hobbs to Fabul, but the trail is blocked by a thick wall of ice. Some more foreshadowing there. Alright, everyone healed up. We didn't have to waste a tent. That's nice. All the MP are restored too. Alright, I guess we'll have to get to the Endline Cave next. With our new hovercraft. Hell yeah. But yeah, we learned a lot of new stuff. Just now, we learned that the Red Wings have a new leader called Golbus, who seems to be a very roughless man. Man, the hovercraft is slow, but this is crazy. This is like a vehicle I would expect in Phantasy Star. Oh yeah, we can use the shallows to the west, like the old woman said, to get back to Kaipo. To like buy some stuff. How does Edward look equipment-wise? I think he has everything he needs. I'm gonna take this ruby ring from him because he's useless, and I'd rather have it on someone else. It does decrease Rydia's defense, but she's in the back row anyway, and it's better for magic defense and magic evasion. So I think I'm gonna give it to her instead. But yeah, let's check Kaipo again. Maybe stock up on some items before we go to the Endline Cave. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the upcoming dungeon, not because of the dungeon itself, but because we have a pretty weak party with Edward. He is not gonna really pull his weight, unfortunately. But again, it does make sense in the narrative. Edward is not a fighter, he's a fucking spoiled prince. That's kind of the point. Yeah, let's definitely get some of that stuff. Oh, these are expensive, but I want to get at least one. I'll get some eye drops too, and some antidote. Yeah, let's see. Is there any equipment that would be good for Edward? I don't think so. I think he's good the way it is. But yeah, if you've seen our Final Fantasy III Let's Play, where the Bard was kind of the MVP for a lot of it, unfortunately, that's not gonna be Edward. Unfortunately, Edward is not that good. He doesn't have any, like, cool buffs or anything like that. He is able to equip harps, which can cause status ailments with physical attacks, which can be useful. And he also comes with a bunch of commands. He has the Sing command, where you can use different songs, so there might be some buffs in there, but I don't think they're that useful. He has the Hide command, which is exactly what it sounds like. He just hides away, so he cannot be attacked, but he also cannot do anything while he hides. Which, again, kind of reflective of his cowardly nature. He has the Heal command, which allows him to use potions and such with double the efficiency, so he's actually gonna be our backup healer for this upcoming dungeon. In fact, let's get some more potions. He can use a potion and it will heal like 200 instead of 100, for example. I'm not exactly sure about the value, but it is like double as efficient, I think. So that is kind of useful. Not as useful as having like an actual white mage, of course, but better than nothing. So that's gonna be his primary role. But yeah, a lot of people hate Edward because, you know, he's like an effeminate guy, and people just hate those kind of characters because of misogyny for some reason. It's the same with a lot of main characters in later Final Fantasy games like Tidus and Vaan. How dare like a character show like emotion or anything like that and not be a badass manly man? Alright. Enough ranting about that. Let's get to the Endline Cave. But yeah, I do appreciate Final Fantasy for having a lot of like not being afraid to have like pretty boy twinks as their main characters. Oh wait, that is not the Endline Cave. That is the underground waterway we just came from. Oops. My mistake. Of course, I would appreciate more actual female main characters. That would be cool. We don't really get a lot of these in this franchise. Okay, where do we go? I mean, we pretty much only got Lightning, and I guess a few, and don't really count it as a mainline title, Yuna in Final Fantasy X. And I mean, you could argue Terra and Celeste in Final Fantasy VI as well, I think. Because they are the most important characters in the narrative, but Final Fantasy VI is still supposed to be a ensemble cast. So yeah, more female playable characters in Final Fantasy, please. Main characters, that is. That alone makes me want to play Defense Force for Final Fantasy 13, but unfortunately I just don't really like it that much. I tried to get through it multiple times, and I do like the combat system in theory. It's just the way it's implemented. It takes so long to get to the part where you can actually make interesting strategic decisions and change your party composition and does such. And when it gets to that part, it's good, but there is so much padding. You have to fight so many battles that all play the same, and it's just it's a shame. Lightning is cool though. Maybe I should play some of the other games in the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. I hear some of them are actually really fun. I hear they actually greatly improve on the combat. Yeah, so far we're getting kind of lucky with just getting like these weak goblins. Not even worth wasting MP on. Okay, yeah, Edgar. It's not Edgar, it's Edward. Edward is gonna level up pretty quickly because he's solo level compared to us, which is nice. Makes him a little more useful. Yeah, he keeps missing with his harp. So the accuracy of the harps is also pretty bad. And the damage. But I mean, they're there to inflict status ailments. Ooh, got a gold needle, nice. Okay, can we go there to the west first? Yes, I think we can. And I think we should. Okay, let's see here. Let's use the sync command. Let's see what that does, because I actually don't remember. I think it's like a random effect, yeah. Which is not amazing. Oh, we can multi-target the Blizzard from the Ice Rod as well. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Let's use a potion on Edward. I think he was called Gilbert in the original Western release of this game, which is a name I kind of like. Got a tent, got a potion. Let's see, you use the ice rod. Yeah, let's use it against everyone, why not? It killed some of them before. Oh, guess not this time. Yeah, why are we... I mean, we got the, like, big lizard thing, but other than that, we're mostly fighting goblins here. Not really a big deal. What's with all the goblins? Come on, give me something more interesting, game. Oh yeah, and like the world, like the setting and the themes of Final Fantasy 13, and some of the characters are also pretty cool, I think. I actually like a lot of the characters. Yellow Jelly. What are you gonna be weak against? I bet it's Thunder. It's gotta be Thunder, right? Come on, Rydia. Do your thing. It is! Nice. Okay. Do have to be mindful of our MP, but I think we should be fine. Oh, we got an Antarctic Wind that deals ice damage to all enemies. And a Lamia's Harp. That's an equipment upgrade for Edward. That is a pretty decent upgrade too. And the Lamia's Harp has a chance of confusing an enemy, which is actually pretty damn useful. But it does have a pretty low chance of proccing. Okay, these guys are weak against ice. So let's try the Ice Rod. That's, yeah, unfortunately the Harp still has a pretty low accuracy. Yeah, you just attack. You just attack. Yeah, I don't think it procced it. I think if it procced Confusion, the Adamantized would have turned around. But we're gonna keep trying. So yeah, it's useful when it happens, but you can't really rely on it. It doesn't make Edward a useful party member, unfortunately. Okay, where does this lead? This does seem like a dead end with some treasure in it. Yeah, I do feel this version might be easier than the other ones. So far we really didn't have to struggle at all. But I mean, it's not like the other versions are hard until this point either. If you want a really hard version of this game, play the original Nintendo DS release. That one is busted difficult. There's a version of it on Steam, but I think they changed the difficulty, but they might have the harder difficulty as an option still. But yeah, the 3D DS remake of Final Fantasy IV is really tough. It also adds voice acting to the game, which is nice. It's pretty good voice acting too. Yeah, probably not a terrible way to experience this game, but I wanted to go with the more authentic Pixel remaster. Yeah, I see no reason to even use magic here, to be honest. It's pretty damn easy. Okay, now we can only go down. Oh, preemptive strike. Okay, I am gonna have Rydia cast Blizzard here, though. Because that might insta-kill the Adamantoise. Yes. Pretty good. And that should do it. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it was weak against ice. Uh-oh. Please don't petrify Rydia. Please don't. There we go. And Edward went up like 4 levels since we were here, which is pretty crazy. Alright. And there we are already. Let's try Thunder on these. Probably overkill. No. Guess they're strong against that. Alright, let's heal up everyone. This is where the Endlion lays its eggs. Eek! It's okay. Endlions are quite tame. They don't attack people. Here, I'll demonstrate by taking the sand ruby, like so. Oh dear! Oh! Come on, we have to help him. And we got a boss fight, the Endlion. I think the gimmick with this fight is that it will counter physical attacks. So don't use them. Let's try that, I guess. Actually, let's demonstrate that. Gonna attack it. And yep, it's gonna use a strong move to counter that. However, I think you can heal yourself, Edward. I think it's still worth using physical attacks on it, honestly, because it still does decent damage, and we can survive the counter attack. It's fine. Magic is not that good here either.
Yeah, you just defend, you attack. Let's do Thunder. Yeah, it does like very little damage to us. Maybe people were right, maybe this version of the game is too easy. Oh well. I'm stuck with it now, I'm not gonna switch versions mid-LP. It'll be interesting to see how, if it stays that way or if it gets harder. Because I heard people say that it's not really too easy in terms of the stats, you just level a little too fast. Which might be true. Like, we don't even need to heal against this guy. Usually you kinda need to pay an eye on your HP in this fight, but I didn't really have to so far. There we go. But yeah, it's not like the other versions are much harder until this point. This is still pretty simple stuff. I remember the PSP version getting really hard towards the final dungeon. That is the one version I finished of this game. How could this happen? They've always been totally harmless. Monsters are growing in number of late, and their behavior is changing as well. I can't help but feel this is some kind of sign. Come on, let's go cure Rosa. Right, let's go. Do we have a way to warp out of here? We got an emergency exit. Yeah, let's use that. Saves us some time. Why not? Alright, we got the Sand Ruby, which hopefully will be able to cure Rosa's desert fever. So let's head back to Kaipo, shall we? Oh, actually... it's not really necessary to heal up here. I think we're gonna heal up anyway once we're in Kaipo. I think we're gonna have like another story-related night at the inn where we're all gonna rest up. Alright, let's park our hovercraft right here. Hovercraft. I do like Final Fantasy's tendency to mix medieval fantasy with like modern technology and stuff like that, and even like sci-fi elements. I do think that's cool. I like that a lot. Okay, we already talked to you. Also, let's just switch back to Cecil for the scene. Hey Rosa, how's it going? Rosa. Don't give her the bomb ring. Why are we even having that still? Didn't that blow up? Give her the Sand Ruby. Apparently the Sand Ruby works by shining its light on someone. That's a weird way to apply medicine. Oh. Cecil. You're alive. Thank goodness. How do you feel? I'm fine, but I thought I'd lost you. They told me you died in mist when the earthquake hit. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Rosa, who's Golbus? He's the new captain of the Red Wings, appointed by the king himself. But the king has been acting strangely. I believe Golbus is manipulating him to collect the crystals for himself. With Mysidia's water crystal in hand, he'll surely go after the others. The fire crystal of Damcyan, the wind crystal of Fabul, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal has already fallen into his hands. Let me introduce you. Edward is the Prince of Damcyan. Rydia is a summoner from Mist. I wouldn't have been able to get the Sand Ruby and cure your fever without their help. Hi there. Hello, Rydia. Thank you both so much. Cecil, after Damcyan, Fabul must be their next target. We must... You have to rest now. Don't worry. We'll go to Fabul. Sadly, the trail to Fabul is blocked by thick ice. Rydia, can you cast fire? No. Fire is one of the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner, you... Rosa, stop. You're in no condition to come with us. I'll be alright, really. On my honor as a white mage, I promise I won't be a burden. Rosa only wishes to be with you, Cecil. Alright, we'll go together. Just make sure you get plenty of rest tonight. Thank you. Yay! And we got Rosa, the white mage. We finally have a dedicated healer. Rosa is cool. I like her. That night. Uh-oh. What kind of shenanigans is gonna happen now? That is a pretty tune. I love this little sprite of Edward playing his harp. This is the game where they started to get more expressive with the character sprites. They really went all out in Final Fantasy V, though. Anna, I miss you so much. Oh no! Look out, Edward. Ah! It's the fucking Sahagin. You can do it, Edward. Edward. Anna! You must fight, Edward. Believe in yourself. Anna. Alright, you can do it, Edward. Look, it's already gurgling. There we go. Easy as pie. Anna, this can't be. I must leave this world for a better place. No, don't go. I can't live without you. You mustn't let Golbus have the crystals. Fight for your people. Care for them as you did for me. Yes, I'll do it. I'll fight. But how can I stop him? I don't know what I should do. Damn, even Edward gets like a little character arc, and he's just kind of a side character. All set. You were only here a short while, but you've come to feel like a daughter to me. Come back anytime. Aw, that is so sweet. Yeah, we finally got Rosa. You must be Cecil. You take good care of her. She seems to care a lot about you. So Rosa is a white mage. Thus she can cast white magic. I know I'm like the best Let's Player. I'm the best at explaining things. But what's special about her compared to other white mages in the series is she comes equipped with a bow and arrow. And those can actually be kind of useful in some situations. So she can actually deal some decent damage from the back row. And speaking of back row, we have 3 characters that belong in the back row now. So we kind of need to change our formation a little bit. Let's put Cecil here. And let's put Edward here. Yeah, now everyone except Cecil should be in the back row. That's how we want it. Also, Rosa starts out as level 10, which you'll notice was also Cecil's starting level. So she will catch up pretty quickly. She does have somewhat low HP right now, though. And yeah, she's got the Cure spell, which is very useful. She's got Scan, which is pretty good for like boss fights and stuff to determine enemy weakness. Sight is useless, we already have a map in this version. Slow could honestly be pretty good. That slows down an enemy so their ATB bar fills up slower, which might be pretty good. Might play around with that. And hold causes paralysis, which I'm not gonna bother with because it's probably just gonna miss most of the time, honestly. It would be useful against bosses, but they're the ones who are almost always immune to it. No, we don't need to rest up. But I do want to check the weapon shop and see if there's any other arrows. So the way arrows work in this game, in this version of the game at least, in some other versions you have to buy every single arrow separately. Here you just have one arrow item and it's infinite. It's like infinite ammo. You just need to buy one. In others you had to buy like 99. Okay, now we don't really have anything else. Oh yeah. Rosa also comes with the aim command, which makes it so that her arrow shots never miss. So while other characters can equip a bow, she's like the dedicated archer of the team. Which is pretty cool. I like that they didn't just make her a generic white mage. They gave her some other stuff. I think Prey has like a random beneficial attack for the party, like a minor heal or a buff or something like that. It's not really worth using. Similar to Edward's sing command there. Alright, let's head to Fabul and hopefully get there before Baron blows up another kingdom. Let's see if we can protect their crystal at the very least. I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen. How do we get to Fabul? I completely forget. I assume we go over here, because there's a lot of shallows here. I do like the hovercraft. That is a pretty unique idea for a vehicle in a Final Fantasy game. Oh yeah, there was the Endline Cave, and here is the mountain pass. Do we do the mountain pass in today's episode? We still got time. I might run a little longer here. Mount Hops. Rydia, can you try casting the fire spell? What's wrong? Give it a try. I know you can do it. No. I hate fire. Yeah, I guess if my village burned down, I would also have had trauma about fire. That's right. Her village was destroyed by fire when... Rydia, you're the only one who can melt this ice. If we don't get to Fabul, more people will be in danger. Please, Rydia, it's time to be brave. Time to be brave. Please, Rydia. You must. Fire! And she learned the fire spell. Hell yeah. Rydia, that was incredible. Hehe. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rydia. Also, damn, I forgot how fucking cool Rosa is as a character. Like, encouraging her like that, that's awesome. I know the story doesn't always treat her the best. She always gets, like, damseled. But that's not really her fault. She herself is actually a really cool character, I think. I like her a lot. She's definitely much more than just a damsel in distress. Okay, what do we do with you, Edward? Oh, the heal command uses one potion to heal up everyone. That's how that works. That's interesting. Let's actually try that. Okay, unfortunately, Cecil... He can attack the spirits, but the spell skeletons are immune to the Dark Blade, and he will probably just heal them. So let's have Rosa deal with the skeletons. And have Rydia cast Fire, because now she can cast a Fire spell. It's again, story, character development reflected in gameplay. That's really fucking cool. I love how the game does this. Oh, nice, Edward. Edward actually killed something. That is worth celebrating. He's trying. Yeah, the encounters here are getting a little more rough. Yeah, bow and arrow against most enemies, it's not gonna be super effective, but it is very good against flying creatures. And we're gonna rest up at that save point any moment. I just wanted to get this stuff first because we're gonna get into some encounters anyway. Alright. Yeah, you might as well. Okay, they got healed by the fire though, so what can we use against them? Let's use Toad! Haha! Now it is confused and a Toad, which is a little overkill. Yeah, I wanted to show that off. Yeah, unlike Final Fantasy II, the Toad spell doesn't actually kill people or kill enemies, it just turns them into a toad. They can't cast spells anymore and such, I think. Except the Toad spell. So you can always turn yourself back if you know that. Maybe I should have gotten some more Tens and Phoenix Downs and such at Kaipo, actually. I think we'll be fine. I do really like the way this place looks. I do really like the art style of the Pixel remasters quite a lot. I do like the original SNES art style a lot too, though. Oh, what the? Oh, Edward automatically uses the hide command when he's in critical condition. Like that. That's pretty neat. I didn't even see him getting that low. Holy crap! Yeah, this is bad. Maybe I spoke to... Oh, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said this game is too easy. Rosa's gonna die here, yeah. Holy crap. You know what? You know what? First of all, let's do that, and let's use another chant. Okay, maybe this version isn't gonna be too easy then. How do you deal with these bombs? I'm surprised that they're not weak to ice. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, this is a fight where Rosa can shine. Because these are all flying enemies. Well, let's get rid of that gargoyle. We do kind of have 3 dedicated healers now. We count Edward and his heal ability. Which is... it's not that great, to be fair. Honestly, not that good. Nothing here seems to be weak against Blizzard. And Rosa learned the life spell, so she can revive people now. Everyone else is doing fine. Let's see. Oh, nice. I only got the holy arrows. These are gonna be very efficient against undead enemies. Very cool. Very befitting of a white mage. Very, very neat. Oh yeah, if you've seen the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set, I really love the artwork on Rosa's card as well. She's like holding a bow. Already a lone stop, that's nice. She's like holding her bow and like having an arrow on it with like a white glint on the arrow tip, signifying that it's like a holy arrow. It's really cool looking. What's going on here? Oh, are we already at the end, huh? That Garb. He's one of Fabul's monks. Yeah. Oh damn, look at this guy. He's kicking their ass. Hiya! Who could this guy be? Except the monk, obviously. He's even got the kick command, like the monk in Final Fantasy III. And he's using claws. I know this battle is supposed to show how strong this character is, but he's kind of eating a lot of shit here. Good grief, that's no normal bomb. We have to help him. Alright, let's help this stranger out. Let's have Yangus' name. Focus. I think that, yeah, that will double his attack power. Let's see, which spell to even use here with Rydia? Let's try Thunder. Thunder seems to be efficient. Maybe we can confuse it. Unlikely, but it actually does some decent damage though. Okay, Rosa, please heal. I did forget how hectic the active time battle system can get. Really need to watch my HP here. Maybe I'll slow down the speed just a smidge. Oh, that is some good damage. Yeah, Rosa, please heal Rydia, specifically. That would be cool. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh-oh, it's gonna blow. Let's have everyone defend. Uh-oh. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Ouch. Yeah, let's heal everyone after that one. Now we have to deal with these though. Yeah, Edward can stay hidden for all I care. He's not gonna be too useful. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Okay, Rydia, you're young. You attack. You're everyone? Yeah, I do like how hectic combat can get in this game. It does keep you on your toes. Okay, let's try and deal damage to all of them. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, this is not good. It's good that Yang is in hiding, so even if our other characters die, we're still gonna have people left standing. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Woo! Bit stressful.
You have my gratitude. Yang is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabul. I came here to train with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks.
My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabul. A villain named Golbus is using Baron's power to seize the world's crystals for himself.
Then he covets a wind crystal as well. There is no doubt. He already took the crystal of Damcyan with ease.
Fabul may be next to fall.
Then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against Baron's forces.
I'd assume Golbus was behind the monster attack that killed your men. And almost killed you.
Then their assault is imminent. I must go.
We will go with you to Fabul. You may need our help.
I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you.
It concerns us all.
You see, I am the Prince of Damcyan.
Rosa and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is but one victim of our kingdom's recent attacks that I myself led.
I see. Then I humbly accept your assistance.
Let's go. We haven't much time.
Fabul lies to the east of these mountains.
And we got Yang to join our party. Finally, another physical attacker for the front row. It's about time. Okay, do I heal up here? Yes, even if there's gonna be a save point in the next screen, I'd rather not die. Yeah, Yang is an incredible powerhouse. He's not as tanky as Cecil, he is a monk, so he doesn't really wear much armor, but he does a ton of damage. He can dual wield these claw type weapons, a lot of which have elemental properties, so he's really good to have. He's gonna be one of our main physical damage dealers in this game. Okay, we're almost out of here. Oh no, more bombs! Not more of them! They're kicking Yang's ass. Please kill them. I can't wait for Rosa to learn Cura. Cura does not heal that much. Okay, why are they so resistant to that? The boss wasn't. Pretty sure. What are they weak against then? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh damn, yeah, Edward almost died there. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'll take everything back. This game is not too easy. I'm glad. Alright. And we are on the other side of Mount Hobbs. Next time, we're gonna go to the Kingdom of Fabul and hope that they're gonna be alright. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dizzy, and I'll be seeing ya. Bye bye.